Well, hello everybody, welcome back to Tutorial Tuesday, where we sit down and we learn things together. So that is what we're going to be doing today. And today, let me have a look at my notes. I'd literally just looked and forgot what I was going to be talking about. So today we're going to be doing a beginner's guide to keyword research. So this is aimed primarily at bloggers or solopreneurs who maybe have just started a website or a blog, or have been doing it for a while but haven't really been focused on the SEO side of things. So we're going to be going over how you do keyword research, and it's going to be really simple. I'm not going to make it complicated because you know me, I like to make things simple. So we're going to be looking at a couple of tools you can use, how you can actually lay out your keyword research. My brain has just died. How you can lay out your keyword research, how you can identify the keywords that you should be targeting, that you should be optimizing your content for, and all of that good stuff. So I'm going to go through it and kind of teach you about it as we move along and do it step by step. And I'll show you my process and how I do keyword research, not just for my stuff, but also for clients and when I'm in work and stuff like that. So that is what we're going to do. So hopefully by the end of this video, you will be able to know where to get keywords from. You will know what your keywords are that you need to be targeting and why you need to be targeting them. And you'll have like a nice little spreadsheet of keywords that you can refer back to. So that is the aim of today's Tutorial Tuesday. So let's go do that. Okay, let's find out how to do this keyword jam. So what I'm going to do first, before I really get into anything, is create a Google Sheet. So this is where I tend to keep all of my spreadsheets because I am not an Excel person. I cannot be bothered to buy Excel. And this is also super easy because I don't have to remember to save stuff. So if you open up a Google Sheet or a spreadsheet, whatever you want to use, and what we're going to do is call this keyword research. Come on. Keyword research. Boom. And then what we're going to do is we're going to name some of these headings in here. Oh, let's go all caps, why don't we? So you're going to have your keyword in that column, and then you're going to have your monthly searches in there. Boom. Like so. And then what you can also do, you can either leave it at that, it's completely up to you, or you can also do competition in there as well. Did I spell that right? Competition? Competition. Competition. Yeah. Spelling is on point today. So once you've made that, it's a really, really basic sheet to have. And then what we're going to do is we're going to fill it in. So first of all, we're going to go through some of the tools that you can use. So it really depends as well. I'm going to kind of go through, if you make video content for YouTube, I'm going to kind of do that at the end, and then go over kind of the normal keyword research stuff in here. So the main one that you can use is Keyword Planner. So this is what it looks like. It has actually been updated, just ignore the red banner at the top, I do, which I hate. I hate this Keyword Planner. So what you can do, if you scroll right down, you can open previous Keyword Planner, and that's here. And it's this one that I prefer because it's easier to use and it's just better in every way. So when you open up this, you can search for new keywords using a phrase, website, or category. So what you're going to do is you are going to decide what your main keyword is. So what keyword do you want people typing into Google to find your website? So for example, if I was going to do my art website, for example, I would put in watercolor art. So let's put that in there. So that's the main keyword that I would want people to type into Google to find my watercolor art website. Now you have to think of what other things would people type into Google to find whatever it is you're offering. So it might be wall prints or wall art, watercolor prints. What else could they type in? Custom artwork. Stuff like that. So have a think of what people might potentially type into Google to find your stuff. And then once you have a couple of things in there, all you do is you separate them with a comma. And then if you click Get Ideas, then Google AdWords will search through all of its information and it will suggest some keyword ideas. Now you have two tabs up here. So one says add group ideas and the other one says keyword ideas. It may default to add group ideas, in which case you just click across, and then what you get is it will find how many on average monthly searches your keywords that you've put into this little search bar here, how many times these keywords are searched for by people on Google. So you can change the targeting up here. So if you only want to see the keywords that people are searching for in the US, then you can change that to there. And then you can also change it to look at specific things. So if you just want what Google search results are bringing up, then just Google. If you want Google and search partners, so that includes things like YouTube, then click that one so that you can see what people are searching for on YouTube as well. So then what you have in here is your search terms that you've put into the search box above. So wall art, wall prints, watercolor art, watercolor prints, custom artwork. What it will also do is it will group them. So if you have similar ones, so it might be a case you put loads in there, but if some of them are similar, so say wall art and wall arts, will generally be grouped together. So this tells you on average how many monthly searches there are, and then this tells you for whatever country you are kind of like looking at. So in the UK, wall art will get pretty much 49,500 searches every month. I would imagine that's a monthly figure. It used to give you this figure like here, but now they've made it really confusing. So that's how many searches roughly it gets every month. And then this gives you a better idea of what's a popular keyword to start targeting and what's not a popular keyword. So custom artwork gets about 50 searches a month, which is not terrible, but it's not amazing. It's not as good as 49,500. So have a look at these, decide which is your most popular keyword, what is going to bring you the most traffic. Now the competition bit is mainly for those people who are running Google Ads. So if it's high, it means that a lot of people are trying to rank for that keyword. If it's low, then not a lot of people are trying to rank for that keyword. So these keywords are going to bring you in more traffic and give you a better chance of actually ranking higher, because not a lot of people are fighting for that top spot. So they're the ones that you have put in, but what it will also do is it will give you suggestions of what other keywords to use. And this is how you kind of build up your keyword list. So what you will then do is you'll go down here and you'll have a look at any of these and pick out the ones that you think are the most relevant. So it's literally just thinking of search terms that you may not have thought about, and then thinking, would someone type that in to get my stuff? If someone typed that in and my website appeared, would they find what they were actually looking for? If the answer is yes, then maybe it's a keyword that you should be targeting. So what you would then do is you would copy and paste that keyword into your little keyword list. So you'd put it in keyword, and then you would see what the volume of it was, the average monthly searches. You would put that in your monthly searches. And if you wanted to, then you could also put the competition in there as well. I tend to just go for whatever, no matter what the competition is, because there's no guarantee that you're going to be able to compete with those people, but there's also no guarantee that you're not going to be able to compete with those people. So you can choose, if you're kind of after some quick wins, then go for the ones that have very low competition and then build your way up to the higher competition keywords. So if you're just starting out, then maybe look for the lower competition keywords. And you can do that just by clicking on competition, and what it will do is it will rearrange them all. If we do it again, so it's low to high. Ugh, this is another issue that it always comes up with. And we're back. Right. So if you click on it twice, it will rearrange it so it's low to high. So then you can see what keywords have low competition, and then you just literally go down the list and you will be able to see what the average monthly searches are. So like these don't even have searches. Sad watercolor paintings. Why are you searching for that? That's so morbid. Right, here's the good stuff. Bit more. So artist, for some reason no one is trying to bid on artist. I don't know why, but again, that could be a great keyword to target. It gets 22,200 searches every month in the UK, and it's a low competition, so that could be a good one to kind of choose. Realism art, if that was something you did. So you basically go down, have a look at what's got quite a lot of average monthly searches but low competition. And then you just copy and paste all that information into your spreadsheet. And then over time, what you will do is you'll come up with a huge list of keywords that you can use to then optimize your website, your products, your blog, anything like that. And you can just go back and refer to the keywords that you've got in there. So you're always targeting a new keyword, because the more keywords you can target and the more keywords you can rank for, then the more times your website is going to be seen by other people and get more traffic. So more eyeballs, more traffic. That's how it works. So that is how you would use Keyword Planner to do such a thing. And then another thing you can do is use the suggested searches. So I'll come to this little tool in a minute, because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But suggested searches. If you download something called Keywords Everywhere, it is a Chrome add-on and you can find it in the apps. And then what you do is it just adds itself to your Chrome and it tells you straight from search how many times a month that keyword is searched for. So if you click on something up here, so say I've put how to make pancakes and I've searched for that in Google, then Keywords Everywhere will tell me how many times a month that is searched for. So it's searched for 135,000 times every month. And the cost per click and the competition in this instance, probably just ignore it, because it's not as important. But if you can kind of get a general idea how many times this keyword is being searched for, that's awesome. What it also does is if you go down to the bottom, it has the suggested searches, or searches that are related to whatever it is that you just put into Google. So you've got a load of different kind of long tail keywords, key phrases that people are searching for down here as well. So you can even copy and paste this, put it into your keyword list, and then you've got that to refer back to. And these are great if you're making blog posts that you want to answer a specific question. So it'll often be how to do something, how to do something, or how to create something, how to make something, recipes for blah blah blah. So these are amazing for like the actual meaty blog posts that you want to create, not necessarily landing pages. You would use Keyword Planner for something like that. So say you had a work with me page and you wanted to promote your services, you would use Keyword Planner to find shorter keywords. And then if you wanted to write a blog post about something, you would use something like this that would suggest searches people are kind of looking for, or questions that people are looking for answers for. So also Keyword Planner tells you right in this bit, right next to it, how many times a month that is searched for, which is super, super helpful. So if I was searching for how to make pancakes, I might want to expand it and really get down to the nitty-gritty about it. So I'd be how to make pancakes easy, which gets 1,600 searches every month. So again, I would copy and paste that into my keyword list. And then when it came to writing a blog post about how to make pancakes, I could go back in my keyword list. I could be like, okay, that gets loads of searches every month. I should optimize my blog post for that, and then get all that traffic that is searching for that key phrase. So you can use that as well. Keywords Everywhere is free. You can download that through Chrome, and yeah, it just appears as a little thing, so it's not in the way, it doesn't do anything. It's awesome. So definitely worth grabbing that. Now that's pretty much for landing pages and blog posts. If you wanted to do it for videos, if you had a YouTube channel and you want to work on your YouTube SEO, then what you will do is, I've actually done a video on how to kind of check your traffic sources and where your traffic's coming from. But you use the traffic sources bit to see what keywords people are finding your videos through. So if you go into YouTube search, that basically tells you all the organic keywords or phrases that people are typing into YouTube to find your videos. So if I go into mine, a lot of mine are about Twitter, because one of my biggest videos is a Twitter ad video. So a lot of my keywords that people are watching my videos from are Twitter related. So you can see in here how many views you get from these keywords. So say if you got, so like Twitter ads, I get 387 views every month. So I would say, okay, that's a great keyword to use. I would go back into my videos and be like, am I actually targeting Twitter ads as a keyword for any of my videos? If not, then I would re-optimize or re-put that keyword into my description and my title and all of that stuff for YouTube. And then that would further boost my video up YouTube search results and get me more views. So I hope that makes sense. I think it does. But this is also a great way to, again, see what kind of people are searching for, what questions people are asking. So how to advertise on Twitter. Someone is like, loads of people are typing that into YouTube and finding my videos. So if people are asking that question, how can you answer that question? And that's one of the main reasons why you should do keyword research, to see what questions people are asking, and then you can create content that answers those questions. So that is how you kind of find your keywords on here. Another thing you can do, Keywords Everywhere actually works with YouTube. How to make pancakes. Oh, ta-da! You don't even have to put the whole thing in. Keywords Everywhere will actually tell you next to it how many times a month that is searched for on YouTube. So if I type in how to make pancakes, again, Keywords Everywhere will appear under there for you as well. So that is pretty much it for keyword research. That's all you need to do. Is just put yourself in your viewers' shoes, into your readers' shoes, and that is it. So thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe, like, and share, and I will see you in the next video. So thank you. Bye-bye.